Dem born me from Ajegunle. Ìlú Ajé ni wọ́n bí mi sí. Boys dey hustle, boys know the rest. We dey suffer and still keep on smiling.
What's up, beautiful people? It's your boy VJ RICHYBLAZE. Welcome to another beautiful episode of the most trendiest podcast in the whole of Ajegunle City. Yes, it is the My Ajegunle Story podcast. How you doing, beautiful people? It's another beautiful Thursday, and we have an amazing guest right here with us on the show. You know how we do it on the show. We bring to you amazing people who are making impact in the city of Ajegunle, Lagos State, Nigeria at large, the world. You know now. So to let the cat out of the bag, I'll be out of the dustbin anywhere. Let's give you who we have here today. The one they call most valuable. You know, when they're playing football matches, we have the most valuable player. This guy right here, he is the MVP. I'm going to tell you why he's the MVP as we go on the ride on the show. Let's get to meet the one and only MVP.
That's give you out today, bro. And it's good to be here, man. It's really, really great to be here. And just to be sure, right? MVP, I just know the most valuable player. I know the player, I'll be lover boy.
Okay, okay. Most valuable person.
Exactly.
Where they play.
Yeah, where they play. You just want to like this.
How you doing, my man?
Good to be here, man.
All right. So let's delve right into it. How has it been with you? Okay, first, let's get to know who MVP is. Let's get to know your background. Who is MVP?
MVP is an audiovisual producer. I am a creative person. I am a director. I am a musical artist. I am a voiceover artist. I am embodied in the musical personality. You know, so my musical journey started like way before I could even remember that I decided that I wanted to go to school. In my head, I felt like I wanted to be an artist. I remember telling my mom that, and the first time I said that, she slapped me. This is a story that I'm sure if she watches this interview, she's going to laugh about this. But the truth about the whole thing is that everybody, in the end, everybody knows the trajectory of where their life will go. It's just that we don't know how we'll get there. Yet, so MVP is that person that goes through that journey. And I'm still a work in progress, so here I am.
So in essence, we can call you Bubu Nishi.
But Jack of all trades, not Jack of, but then I'm grateful to God that, you know, as the original talent that I've always had, which is being an artist, it never really faded away. And it's the beauty about being a creative, so that's his MVP.
Let's get your real name.
My real name is weird because most times I say it, people are like, well, you don't even look like it. My real name is Samson Larry, so it's a combination of three.
Your name is Samson?
Yes, it's weird, right? I know.
Okay.
But I'm a combination of a mother from Akwa Ibom and a father from Ondo State, so sometimes you see I don't look like it.
You actually don't look like it.
Exactly. But yes, that's how I am.
Okay, so tell us the entertainment industry. What has it been like for you? The road of the entertainment industry.
It's been fun. It's been fun. It's been filled with lessons back to back. It's been filled with it's been fun. I would say it's been eventful because everybody takes situations that happen to them differently, right? And in music, you know, some people start and then it becomes easy for them. They either have the right people around them, the right cartel.
Cartel,
yes. But in this case, you know, for me, music has been a journey. It has been a whole lot of experience for me. It has been growth. Music is my therapy. Music is what I would run to when I'm feeling down, when I'm sad. Music is what I would run to if I'm having a bad day, if I'm having a good day, if I just broke up, if I'm having a new relationship. I'm sorry, you don't really want to hate on me because you hear about it in the song, but I'm not, you know, it's not like I'm hating on anybody, but music is my therapy. It's how I express myself because I'm not so much of somebody who talks a lot. It takes a while for me to open up to you. So music has always been my therapy, and if you're somebody who's really close to me, then you will understand that each lyrics of my song is how I feel, and then that means it's how you feel too, because music is related.
Yeah, yes, it is.
So if I'm saying something, it's not just me. That's why somebody else can listen and relate to it. So if you can relate to it, then that means that you understand what I am saying. Exactly. That's how it is.
That's sharp. Okay, so tell me what has been the major challenge doing this thing that you say is therapy for you?
That's a beautiful way to put it. The major challenge has been myself. A lot of people would say it's money or it's this, it's that. The major challenge has been myself. So we live in a world where we constantly make mistakes. A lot of people tend to base on those mistakes for a very long time. Some others tend to overlook those mistakes immediately and move on. For me, I feel like because music is a therapy, sometimes when things happen, it's almost like, do I want to go there or not? But in the end, what happens, I always go back to it. A lot of artists would like to live the fake life, they would brag about the things they do that they do not do. They will brag about the way they live that they do not live. They will brag about the money they spend that they don't spend. And then eventually they step out of the environment, and then they have to present themselves as what they rap about or sing about. And then a lot of them want to catch up. So I'm not that kind of person. I'm the kind of person that I think about what I'm going through. So it's not hard for me to speak my mind, because a lot of people would listen and misunderstand. People okay, so I don't want to generalize it, but I would say most artists who are like me tend to not have so many friends, because it looks like you listen to what I say and then you take it personal. But if you don't have any negative intentions, towards me, then you wouldn't feel that way. So music, being a therapy, is a way to express yourself. It's like you're talking to a therapist and you're telling the therapist, this is how I feel. Right? But in this case, you're talking to yourself. The world hears it. And then somebody else is sitting down somewhere and is like, but this is how I feel. One thing about the kind of music I make is that there's always a resolution. So if I start with the problem, there is a solution. If I tell you that I'm the problem, I will tell you I can be the solution. I can't tell you I'm the problem and leave you there, because that means that you would always see me as a problem. But I will tell you I'm wrong and then tell you this is what I'm going to do about it. That way, each time I perform or listen to that song that I made, it's a way of reaffirming what I actually mean. It's a way of correcting myself and letting myself know that even these mistakes that I make are normal, but I can also not make them. Music is everything around you. Music is this interview. Music is the conversations we're having. Music is what you went through before you came here today. If you asked for a freestyle, we could talk about it. Not everybody can actually express themselves in that way.
Okay, so let's go to the Ajegunle story, the part of
my favorite part. This is what I've been waiting for. Everything has been so serious so far.
We'll come out now.
I beg.
So what was it like for you growing up in Ajegunle?
Okay, so let me correct the notion.
Okay.
I didn't grow up in Ajegunle.
Exactly.
But here's the thing. Being around people who are from Ajegunle makes you feel like you're a part of them. It's almost like, bro, I used to speak normal English, but now when I just wake up, I'm like, oh, I just been.
Nice.
Bro, it's not funny. I'm serious. Ajegunle has a different pattern. Okay, so I will tell you the things I've noticed, right? In Ajegunle, there's a different way to communicate, right? Some people would say what they want to say outrightly from other people, from other areas of like Lagos in general. But in Ajegunle, there's a way you can communicate without letting the next person know that you're talking about that.
Exactly.
There's a way you can communicate in such a way that if you don't understand me, you will literally just be staring at me. So like in Ajegunle, there's always a way to communicate, and it's beautiful because there's like certain terms that they use. I like these terms. I'm almost beginning to add it to the lyrics myself. Almost, I'm serious. Because you cannot just imagine. Happens, okay, so there's this, I'm the only one who went there. That's plain English. In Ajegunle English, it is only me one,
Yeah.
How many
Only
you
you
be?
want.
How many you
Only
be?
you want
Bro,
go
only
there.
you want go there. He can do this. He can go there. He can do this.
You
You
can
know,
do one of
using the word can, using the word bear, using the word, you know, it's beautiful. Ajegunle is like so. You know this idea of being outside the country and then confraternities representing like the east, the west coast, this that. Ajegunle is like the whole confraternity.
on its own.
So if you are from Ajegunle, it's almost like you're part of a whole family. Now families they get misunderstanding and normality. Exactly. But it's almost like you're from like a whole family. So having being around people who act like that, even when they're angry at each other, they still call each other to order, and then there is love. Bro, it's something. It's a breath of fresh air because the world out there is almost too selfish. Ajegunle is selfish and will tell you to the straight to your face straight that is how it is. And that you have to sit up. You get, but the world will make it look like it's all good and calm, but nothing else. And it's not like that for Ajegunle. And then another thing I've noticed about Ajegunle is that excites me is the fact that so I'm not one who really goes around, but lately I have been going around, and almost everywhere I have gone to, there is an Ajegunle person there.
We are everywhere.
Yeah, you be like Nigeria people, almost everywhere for the country, Nigeria person there. Yeah, so almost everyone in the country there's an Ajegunle person who either owns a shop or a house or an apartment or an investment. So you cannot say people from Ajegunle are dirty if everybody there is trying to move forward and grow. My God, it's a different community entirely. I would say it's been interesting. I remember the first time coming to Ajegunle, I felt like I was going to get robbed.
Why do everybody say this thing?
Yeah, if not because he is smile, bro.
We don't care. You know, there are some gatherings we go to, and then once you say I'm from Ajegunle, everybody starts hiding their phone. They start
Yes.
hiding their phone.
But then the truth is, you see the same people that you're hiding their phone from, and the same people that sometimes you submit your CV to.
Exactly.
That's why if you judge a book by the cover, then you're the only person that will not read it.
And you lose a
And
lot.
it's your loss. Yeah, that's how it is. So
Okay, so what has been the best experience you had from Ajegunle?
everything. Everything. From the fact that the roads are so tiny, and then you have to start, and then everywhere looks so scattered and arranged at the same time.
You can enter another person's house from another person's house.
You get, and then everybody eventually knows each other, and there's this form of this person or that person or the other people could be messed up, but if they bring business, we'll take it and we'll work and we'll make sure we make things come out of it. You understand? If you have an event and you want to work, you call on me. You know what I want to do. If you have maybe a production and you want to do, you call on me. You know what I want to do. You get, everybody has a part to play. Ajegunle is beautiful. Ajegunle is beautiful. Ajegunle is like, if not because there's a center of Lagos, Ajegunle would have been the center of Lagos. Because a whole bunch of people come from there. You can think of anybody, doctors, lawyers, people who are smart, everybody comes from there.
Okay, so what's the dream and future for MVP?
To be honest, I really just want to be the best version of myself. I feel like making music is like, yeah, it has always been everything to me, but I feel like there's still parts of me that I'm yet to unlock. And this path that I am on is like what I need to do to get there. I need to do certain things to get there. You need to study to get to pass an exam. It's how it is.
Yeah.
If you don't ask for directions, you will not know the road. There's certain things I need to do to get to the best version of myself. So I know I'm gonna have a production company in the future, and I already have one, Militia Inc. Besides the fact that I know I'm with the Wayward Boys. Wayward Boys is a family to me. J Money Grad Patel is a family to me. That's like that's the guy you get. But I've always, you guess the cartel. I've always been a production person, so I would sit with the studio and either edit a video or script or produce a song or write a song or do a voiceover. My dream has always been to have a big ass production company. because a lot of things happen from creativity these days. The world has shifted from going to the office 9 to 5 to being a creative. If you're giving me an option to create, I would work with you, right? I'm trying to give people an option to create. You get, doing that will help me create a job opportunity for like people around me. It would help me to meet people. I would put Nigeria or Ajegunle or whatever community that I choose to represent on the map. At this point, I am representing Ajegunle. Yeah, so I would put them on the map. MVP is somebody who I see becoming not just a household name. I want kids to actually be able to mime to the lyrics of my song. I want people to be able to listen and then change their ways. I want people to be able to listen and talk to themselves and be like, me too, I make these mistakes, I could actually do better. I want people to I want to touch lives. It may not be through my lyrics, it could just be through showing up. It could just be through speaking, it could just be through playing my parts. But I want to be able to touch lives. A lot of people are lost these days. I am lost. Touching lives helps me feel like I'm finding myself. Exactly. So if a lot of people are lost, we're gonna help each other become, that's my dream, man.
And it's very big.
It's big. It's a lifetime thing, actually. It's a lifetime thing. But I'm ready to dedicate myself
and I sense fulfillment.
Yeah, I want that because if you think about it, what did we come to this earth for? A lot of people came, you get. You have so much money that you want to feel fulfilled. You make so much music you want to feel fulfilled. You have so much awards from a chairman you want to feel fulfilled. Bro, there's so many things that you want to do and you want to feel fulfilled. I want to be fulfilled. And I'm working towards that. It's a work in progress. People think, yeah, you have to do it at 20, at 18, at 19, at 15. My people, if you begin to put a timeline on yourself, I'm sorry, if you don't meet up, you will hate yourself.
Okay. Okay, so right here now, tell us briefly the story behind the Wayward Boys. You being part of the Wayward Boys. The story.
Wayward Boys is a collective of people who come from different parts of either the same city or from Nigeria, who may, at a point in their life, have been branded either through acting towards your parents or your people or life or friends. But in truth, we're a bunch of creatives. Every single person is out to tell a story. Everybody. J-Money, Ajegunle, that's about Ghost, myself, I am. Wayward Boys is a family. Wayward Boys is like saying I am from the Umokoro family. You understand? These same people are the people that will sit you down and talk to you when you mess up. They're the same people that will talk to you and help you elevate. They're the same people that will cheer you up. They're the same people that will call you to order when you are going sideways. That's Wayward Boys. Wayward Boys is family. Wayward Boys represent people who are out there, who maybe your piercings, you're acting weird, and people consider you as somebody who is not a part of society. I'm sorry, when you're a creative, it's just what it is. Let's call it spade a spade. Maybe everybody needs to sit down for office and like the facts away in the office.
True.
Exactly. Wayward Boys is a family. You could also be a Wayward Boy. But if you think about it,
am I not the Wayward Boy?
I mean, think about that. Seriously, I'm serious, because you could also be.
Yeah, true.
Wayward Boys is a family, it's a brand, it's everything. So I don't know what else you want me to say.
Okay.
Wayward Boys is just everything to me, man.
Okay, so let's hear you say final words to the people out there, to young and coming talents that wants to also pursue their dreams and career.
I would say, don't stop. So here's the thing: if you stop, are you fuck up? Sorry.
Go ahead.
If you give up, are you fuck up?
We'll give up, then fuck up.
If you decide to judge yourself, are you fuck up? If you decide to look what's in the left, what's in the two, are you fuck up? You have to literally just work on yourself. This life doesn't really care about anything, but how you actually achieve what you want. So my own advice to you is work on yourself, accept you're wrong, and then just keep being yourself. Like, just be yourself. Anybody that tries to change you is trying to change you for their good. If you don't be yourself to the fullest, nobody will understand the person that you are.
All right, beautiful people, you have heard from the most valuable person in the room. I'm valuable too, but all right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an amazing ride right here on the Ajegunle Story podcast. It was an amazing episode.
Amazing.
I'm sure you enjoyed every bit of it. You have heard that dreams come true. We believe in the power of dreams, and MVP has a very powerful dream, and we believe in it. He believes in it. Everybody has to believe. Whether you believe or not, I dream. You believe in it.
I used to believe. Like believe in your own. I used to believe. Anybody believe in their dream.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll come your way again next week Thursday. Next week Thursday promises to be super amazing. We're bringing another wonderful personality to your screens. Don't go nowhere. Keep subscribing, keep liking, keep commenting. We love you so much. Peace.